Welcome to Perth's #1 podcast. You're listening to the Jamo and Dylan Show.
Yeah, we're on the way to Dunsborough, little mad trip with the boys. We're celebrating.
G'day guys and welcome back to the Jamo and Dylan Show, episode 132 today. And I'm feeling fresh.
It's a nice day. It's
It is.
getting wintry now, but it's the air's fresh in winter, which is what I like.
Beautiful, fresh, but still cold, really cold. Different
What's
for
really
Perth.
cold for us? So we're experiencing right now it's 16 degrees.
Tonight, 9.
Low of,
or 8?
8. Last night was 9. So for us, that's,
That's real cold.
I'm getting cold.
Today is like Melbourne weather.
Yeah.
I saw that Frenchie, good friend of the show, is currently in Perth, and the weather is not very Perth-like.
No. You'd come over here thinking I'm escaping, but you're not.
No. So hopefully we can get him back on the show. That would be good
nice.
fun.
That was a good one. And it'd be nice to
It's a fun episode.
do that in person.
100%.
But
Last
good luck to
night,
him.
we made an appearance on the Being Human show. So, good
Yeah.
friends of the show,
was
Vincenzo
fun.
and Lockie Harrower. We went there. Dylan and I pulled up to this scary car park in the middle of nowhere.
Scary. It was literally the beginning of a horror movie.
It was an industrial area, dark, raining. And then we pull up to this place and they said, "Oh, look for the red door."
Nah, bro,
I'm
that's
like, oh my
that's a
God.
horror movie, and it just was like back alley,
Didn't send us an actual address, just sent
a
us
street,
the road.
and then it was like north of the river. You know, it was all these like the area was, one street down, and on the left hand side and the right hand side, it's these roller door kind of garage
Yeah.
things. Oh, bro, it ended up being nice, but pulling in, I thought, nah, this is.
Walking in and hearing screamo music, scary.
Yep, I was dead certain that it was a prank. I was thinking, we obviously they're gonna take the piss or something. Like they're gonna, I don't know. I was so certain it was prank.
And then we pulled up next to each other and genuine fear.
Yeah, bro.
Genuine
I was scared.
fear. Walked in there and there's all these red doors. It looked like a brothel.
Yep.
It was
what was
odd.
it called? It was called something like a brothel.
The hen
name.
house. The hen
Yeah.
house. And I was thinking, holy.
I'm thinking, lads, you could have warned me. Like, come on.
And there was some screamo bands. There was recording
upstairs.
studios.
I wonder if they'll make it.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not very in with the screamo world.
No, same.
So-
I wouldn't say I'm knowledge.
No, I'd say I'm pretty good at singing screamo though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
talented.
Yeah, I might release a song one day.
You can record it there. They had a little. I looked around the corner. They have a blackboard. And it's like, 50 times in the studio, 100 times.
Wow.
Albums recorded here.
Wow.
Yeah.
I saw they had like photos of people who have recorded there and stuff.
That's cool.
Gyroscope?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, not sure much, but I remember the name.
I was looking at our Spotify ratings.
Okay.
We got 1.8k ratings.
Beautiful.
I want that at 2.
All right.
So yeah, everyone, if you're listening on Spotify, which most of you do, you literally just have to click 5-star.
Bing, have you done it?
Yeah.
Of course, wonderful.
I've done it. I've done it on Mum's account,
I think
Spotify.
there should be
So yeah.
charts. This is a shout out to Spotify. I think there should be charts for how many ratings your podcast has
Yeah, because
had.
ours is really good.
For example, we would get more listeners than some other podcasts, but they'll rate higher due to new people listening.
Yeah.
What's that about? How's that a chart?
Not fair, bro.
I understand they work on percentages and stuff like that,
But like, just give
Why
it
don't
to
you
the-
work on
give it to the
numbers?
numbers, bro.
because numbers are what matters in this industry.
Can I check the podcast charts? I want to see where we're at.
Probably non-existent, mate.
Top podcast Australia.
Very
Let's see if
happy
we're
with
in
our
there.
loyal listeners, though. Some people just stick around.
Yeah,
all
everyone
the
just rate us
time.
5-star on Spotify and Apple Podcast if you're on that as well.
How many have we
Just
had on
click
that?
the 5. Heaps on.
More? Surely not, right?
I think we have a lot on Apple Podcasts.
Let me have a look. Bang. We have 1.6.
Oh, so less. Okay, that's fine.
It's harder on that because you've got to like...
We're not in the top 100. But if you all go and rate 5-star, we might be.
Tell your mum to listen.
Look, there's
Get your
some
dad
that are
to
beating
listen.
us that they're like, what's 157th? 340
Yeah.
ratings. We have 1,800.
Oh,
This
you
is
can even
robbery,
look at...
bro.
You can even look at the top. So let's go comedy charts.
Yeah, I'm looking at comedy right now.
Comedy charts. Where are we looking at? Bang. Comedy.
Oh, this is just insulting. We're not even in the top 50, bro. It's insulting.
We used to
But
be.
there's one with 170 ratings on there. We've got 1.8k.
Let's go top podcasts. Let's go down to 15th, right? 400 ratings.
The disrespect, man.
20th, 100 ratings.
See, what's going on?
And that's top podcasts. That's not even just comedy.
25th, 128 ratings. But it is
Everybody,
by Spotify Studio, so they're obviously rigging the ratings, bro.
everybody has a secret. Number one podcast, 300.
And we're not throwing shots, but I just want some respect.
Some respect
In this
needs
industry,
to be
bro.
put.
Like,
OG's in the game.
godfathers of this shit.
I like that.
And, you know,
It hurts. I feel disrespected.
I think Volkanovski said it, coming for everyone. That's how I'm feeling lately. I feel disrespected in this industry.
Coming for everyone.
Coming
I like
for everyone.
that.
Because, you know, he's bald now. He said bald Volk. He's like, because, you know, sometimes a few of the fights have been close. He gets booed
Yeah.
and stuff. He's like, I'm coming for everyone.
And the last few fights, he's just gone bang, bang, bang.
I reckon, imagine he just smokes Holloway. I know it's a trilogy fight. He's already won 2. But I reckon he might.
Yeah, I reckon first round.
And then he'll go, like, if he wins this, his resume's starting to look all-time great.
Did you see
He
how
really makes a case for himself.
How he picked apart the Korean zombie?
Yeah, fucked him up, bro. It was it's actually beautiful. His
It was
record's
beautiful.
insane. He's on a 22-fight win streak.
It's amazing.
He's inspiring. And I
He
think,
is.
I think he's going to be up there. And by the end of his career, I really think he's going to make a case for, like, all-time.
I like that.
And it's proud as an Australian seeing him do so well.
For sure. We love seeing Aussies
He's
do
a
well.
big boy, bro. He still weigh, like, over 200 pounds playing rugby.
How many kilos is that?
I think that's over 100 kegs.
Wow.
Yeah.
And he's only 5'6".
Yeah, bro. So he was a big stock. I guess you got to be if
Yeah,
you're
for
playing
sure.
rugby. But
And he's slim now. How's he lost that much weight?
I know. Even I was watching
Half of his body
Paddy
weight.
Pimblett said he got up to. He's a lightweight. So what are they? 155, I think. And he gets up to like 195, 200.
Wow.
So he's dropping 25 kilos or whatever.
A lot
in
of fighters say that's the hardest thing. is
Yeah,
dropping
bro.
weight.
A lot of them, are much bigger than they.
It's the
fight
fight
lower.
before the fight. Fight within yourself.
Weigh in. Oh, Charles, bro. I wonder if he'll win the belt back. You'd think so. He looks pretty
Yeah.
dominant.
I think so. He was, very dominant. Ran over to Dana and said, I'm the champion.
I wonder who he's going to fight next.
Not sure. I've heard talks of Chimaev,
That could be good.
and I've also heard talks of... I can't remember.
Everyone's calling out Connor. I reckon they just do that for the
Connor.
money, though, because it's a big payday. I think everyone who called him out would beat him because he's off it
Yeah.
now. Like Chandler would probably knock him out, and I think Charles would literally just choke him out in so quickly.
True.
But
Moving on, Dylan. So we have had a story the last few weeks, right, of the Christian. Do we have an update or no?
No.
No update? You're
I
off
think
it?
He did keep. He called me on
Just
the
out of the
Sunday.
blue. Called
Oh
you.
no, on the Friday night.
Yeah.
So I left.
So
you.
this is after our podcast.
So the last
recording.
message was he said, oh, do you want to come to this event? He said, there's drinks. I said, drinks isn't alcohol. He said, no, soft drinks. And I said, oh, good, just making sure I don't drink. What kind of music? He said, same, I don't drink either. Music will be wholesome Christian music. I didn't reply. Then at 5:54, he goes, can I confirm you're coming with me? Cute smiley face with the little hand. You know that one?
Yep.
I have a free ticket emoji.
Wow.
So no stress, just bring you and enjoy.
Bring you and enjoy.
Fuck yeah.
What did you say? Did you let him know on the night or no?
Nah. So then he called me
Oh, that's his heart broken.
on Michael the Christian called me Saturday
So this is
at
on the day.
11:07 a.m.
Was it a Saturday event?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Started at midday.
Sundays for church.
And then on Saturday, a bit later, I said, sorry, brother, won't be able to make it. He said, that's okay, man. We will meet maybe on Tuesday evening for something to eat. And I haven't replied.
So he's organised a date.
I don't know if I should keep it going. What do you think?
I'd love it to keep going just for the show's purposes.
Hey, bro, had a busy week. Sorry. But yeah, I didn't have any new Christians visit me.
So just the 2 in the 3 weeks?
Yeah,
And now it's fizzled out.
Yeah. So maybe they've, the word, they're not spreading it as strongly.
No, well, maybe they realise the Armageddon won't happen for a while.
Maybe
Maybe not
maybe
in
I
our-
need to start spreading it. I don't know. Maybe Michael will have an impact on me. Who knows, bro?
So there we go. Moving on now, Dylan.
Yeah. This is a avid listener, Adele.
Mm-hmm.
Came to our event.
Some
I
great
remember.
songs too.
Yeah, a superstar. She goes, this is continuing with the dad stuff from last week.
Right.
Who would win in a fight? You and your friend group now, or your dad and his friend group when he was your age?
Dad and his friend group.
I'm thinking the same.
Yeah.
I know that he used to tell me footy practice, they were doing push-ups on their knuckles and shit.
Yep.
We're all getting flogged.
We're
bro.
not doing that. Dad said that he had a couple of mates who would fight and were known for fighting,
Yes,
not footy.
Yep. I'm not afraid to admit it. Like,
Yeah.
they would, bro. They were different men back then in the 70s and shit.
Yeah, and I
They
think
were.
like us punching them would be like a fly.
I'd probably break my hand. They were strong
Yeah.
men back then. Yeah. Built to concrete.
Even my dad now, still strong, like
yeah,
solid.
Same, yeah.
So yeah, I don't think we'd stand a chance, and that's just being honest.
Yeah,
and
we're a
humble.
weak generation.
Yes,
we
we
excel
are.
in other aspects of life, but yeah, we are a weak generation.
Elite athletes, like an MMA athlete, would kill someone from back then purely just through technique and skill.
Yeah.
But if you're talking your average Joe Australian,
Back then, I reckon they were built different, bro. They were
tougher, harder, stronger,
Yeah,
better.
couldn't agree more. This is an interesting theory.
Hmm.
Hey boys, love the potty. Just have a quick mind fuck for you. Everyone either looks like a frog or a rat. Some are more frog than rat or more rat than frog. However, all people possess elements of both. What do you boys think?
Look,
Let's think about
I don't mind it.
I'd be more ratty than froggy, I think.
I think I'd be more ratty as well.
Yeah.
For example, Steve Smith, Australian cricketer.
Mm-hmm.
My sister's always called him frog face.
Interesting.
Frog face. Just
Yep.
because of the way his face is built. I think people with big eyes.
I'm starting to think of all the lads, and now I'm sort of seeing it.
Okay. I think big eyes is a frog feature.
Yeah.
I think beady eyes
Yeah.
is more ratty.
Yeah.
I think the way like
I
facial
think
structures.
I'm more ratty just from my nose and like the way my face
Yeah,
is
your facial
structured.
structure is more ratty.
Yeah.
I just don't think I'm froggy enough to be.
Yeah, I think you possess more rat than frog. Yep.
Yeah. Interesting.
I think that's not a bad theory.
Not a bad
And if
theory.
you look into it, you probably find a lot of people.
We can even take it through like celebrities. Let's just choose
Mm.
a few. So let's go top 5 celebrities. Interesting to see what their list is.
Who's
Okay,
number one?
All right, this is the top 5. Dwayne Johnson, frog.
Frog. Yep.
Kylie Jenner, frog.
Frog.
Taylor Swift, rat. Ariana Grande, mouse.
Yep. So rat family, same.
I think she has big eyes, which is froggy, but her facial
I think,
structure.
yep.
Beyonce, frog.
Wow.
There we go. Should we go down a bit more?
Okay.
Kim K,
Kardashian.
probably more froggy.
Yeah, it's just difficult when lots of work's involved
Yeah.
with some of these celebrities.
Kanye. Nah. Oh, no,
I guess
he
more
is frog.
More frog.
But that photo is a little bit rat lower
well,
face.
that looks like a prison photo.
True. And that's no racial stereotypes. It's
No,
genuinely
it actually
a
it
prison
looks like
photo.
a mugshot.
Selena Gomez, frog.
Yeah, frog.
All right. So just go down the list of celebrities and see if you agree. But I think
I
that's
like
pretty
it.
spot on.
That is from Steph, and you know what? That's a good effort.
It's weird because it's like you could use any two animals, really.
Yeah, but it's interesting because we've been speaking a bit about like rats and shit lately
Yeah.
as well.
But you could say hippo or giraffe, and then
I'd
it's
much
just
rather.
then it's just fats or skinnies.
I'd much rather the giraffe.
Yeah, long
Imagine
necks though.
Yeah, true.
But
I'd probably
still.
still rather a long neck than being.
Hippos are strong though and scary.
true.
Apparently they just
Yeah, hippos are a bit too more strong than fat.
was it
Like they're
hippos or rhinos? Some of them just kill people. I think it's hippos. Hippos kill
one of
people.
them's aggressive.
Mm.
I've heard that.
Let's go hippos. Africa
Watch this video on why crocodiles
deaths.
out survive dinosaurs because they obviously been around.
Crocodiles out survived.
Yeah, because they were around at the same time.
Okay,
Crocodiles
why?
survived. It's because they are cold-blooded, right? So initially warm-blooded animals like us, we need to eat all the time. So being on land kind of favoured us. Then the big asteroid hit, fucked everything up. So food was scarce. And some crocodiles, right, they don't have to eat much because they're cold-blooded. They don't need the calories. So there was
Interesting.
less food and shit. And they're eaten once, twice a year, some of the species. So they just thrived, bro. Crocodiles are like the ultimate gangsters.
That's
What was
crazy.
another thing I saw? Sharks are older than trees or some shit.
Really?
Something like that.
Look at this, ready? Every year across Africa, hippos kill an estimated 500 people.
500?
Making them the world's deadliest mammal after humans and nearly twice as deadly as lions.
How many people do sharks kill a year?
Look at this. Hippopotamuses are herbivores and rarely bother other animals, but males can become aggressive if they sense danger. So hippos are the most deadliest mammal after humans.
Bro, sharks only kill 73.
People a year. Or that
This is only cases.
cases.
On average, no, I want to see shark.
Shark death.
How many human? How many shark attack deaths per year?
For example, here we go. Shark deaths per year, Australia, 12. USA, 47. Brazil, 3. Oh, hang on.
It's a tax, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know why they.
No, here we go. We have deaths here. 6 more rows. Let's open this up. Okay, there's unprovoked bites. What about deaths? That's cases. Fatal, right? In 2021, there was 9 fatal shark attacks.
And hippos are killing 500 people a year. Damn, bro.
So Australia had the most fatalities from shark attacks out of any country in the world.
Makes sense.
It does, but way less people. Florida have a lot of attacks.
Actual number of I'm looking at like deadliest creatures worldwide by annual number of human deaths.
Hippos are deadly, bro. Angry.
Mosquitoes kill the most, 750,000 a year.
Oh.
Damn.
What?
Wow. That's just crazy. I knew they killed a lot. That's a lot of people.
Well, they
Dogs
carry
kill
diseases.
Annual number of dogs killed 35,000 people a year.
Bro,
That can't be right,
no,
can it?
I believe it. Watch this. My mate from work sent me a photo of his best mate.
Bro,
And
snails kill 20,000 people a year.
snails,
What?
they must
Maybe-
carry a disease for sure.
Maybe.
Bro, you ready for this? Hang on, let me just find it. So basically, my workmate.
Freshwater snails, 20,000 people a year. Bro, what?
Are you good with like gore?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
I love that shit.
So, my workmate's friend, his Dalmatian attacked, like bit his hand.
Oh, show me.
Ready?
A workmate's friend, Dalmatian.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
The whole end of his finger came off. The dog bit the tip of his finger off.
Did he get it sewed back on?
I'm not sure what happened. He might have a little stump
Damn.
now, but I can't really show that because it's pretty gruesome. But that's disgusting.
Assassin bugs kill 12,000.
What are assassin bugs?
Crocodiles, bro, are taking out 1,000 people a year.
That's fair. And what, sharks 9? So crocodiles
Sharks
are
aren't-
way deadlier.
Bro, we need to leave the sharks alone. They're actually nice because sharks are genuine gangsters. They could fuck
Yeah.
nearly anything up. They could probably, this is a science alert. So when was this article? 2019.
Right.
It says sharks, 6 deaths a year. Wolves, 10. Lions, 22. Elephants, 500.
Wow. Tramples.
Hippopotamus, 500.
Yeah.
Tapeworms, 700.
Nah,
That's
that's
a
where I'm gonna
parasite,
end
bro.
it. Yuck.
Crocodiles, 1,000. Ascarius roundworms,
Imagine cause of death, tapeworm.
4,500.
On your gravestone. Wow. Going out like a pussyo.
This Ascarius roundworm takes place in your small intestine. Oh, sad. It's a disease that affects more children than adults.
That's sad.
The tsetse flies, 10,000 a year.
How? What are they doing?
The tsetse fly transmitted disease called sleeping sickness,
No.
a parasite infection that first can lead to headache, fever, joint pain, and itchiness, but later can lead to some neurological problems.
Brain issues.
6, assassin bugs.
That's
The
brain
assassin
corruption.
bug, also the kissing bug, is responsible for carrying Chagas disease. Chagas disease is a parasite infection passed by the bug,
That sounds
which got its
disgusting.
nickname by biting people on the face. Freshwater snails, 20,000 a year, carries a parasitic worm that infects people with a disease called schistosomiasis. Causes
disgusting.
intense abdominal pain. Oof.
And the French just eat them.
Dogs, 35,000 a year.
I can believe it.
About 35,000 deaths can be attributed to rabies.
Well, that was big. That's what all the Bali. They were like, don't
Bro,
touch the dogs in Bali.
Snakes are taking out 100,000 deaths a year.
100K.
100K. Snakes are pretty gangster too.
Yeah, scary.
Humans,
I hate snakes.
437,000. So we're the second deadliest creature to ourselves. And number one, the mosquito. 750. Obviously, greatly
Silent but violent,
killing
bro.
Africa. I'm pretty sure that's where it's.
Mosquito is
sadly.
just like a fart, bro. Silent but violent.
Damn, bro. I can't believe little snails. They do say, you know, what's the tortoise and the snail or some shit. There's that story where it wins by being slow.
Oh, no.
Slow and steady. Tortoise in the hare.
Yeah, tortoise in the hare. Not a snail, but yeah. Not sure about that, though. The hare would win a 100-meter dash.
Yeah.
But yeah, a marathon, the hare would just be, you know,
Probably
running off
tire
somewhere
out.
else.
But I can't. Snails 20,000 a year. That's wow.
Blown your mind?
That did, yeah.
Hippopotamuses, that blew my mind.
500, bro. Sharks are harmless.
Yep.
They're actually nice to us because they
9
could rip us
deaths.
apart,
Yeah.
bro. All right. Question: would you rather live freely as you are for the rest of your life, but you have to give up eating meat, or spend the rest of your current life in jail, however you get to continue eating meat? I heard this on Triple M this morning and was surprised with the amount of people saying they'd die in jail if it means they continue to eat meat.
I love meat,
I give up meat.
but I hate jail.
I give up meat in a second, bro. Like
Never been jail. I hate it.
I like meat. I don't need it. You can live very healthy like without meat these days.
One thing I did hear though, Canelo Alvarez just lost his fight, right? Hasn't lost in 10 years. Between last fight and this fight, he took up a vegetarian diet.
Interesting.
Wasn't eating meat, lost. He said he had no energy during the fight.
Yeah, but he's also fighting blokes way bigger.
True. Might be a correlation.
Maybe.
I think meat is powerful. I do.
I don't reckon. I reckon I'll be fine without it.
Yeah, I would have to make the adjustment. I wouldn't be fine, but I would get through it because I'm not going to jail.
Fuck going to jail. I can't believe so many people want to go to jail.
Although Specs Gonzalez, UK creator, we messaged him. He left us on scene.
Yeah.
He love reacted.
Love reacted, which is
Would
good.
love a reply. Maybe we follow that up because he'd
Yeah.
be funny on the show. Doesn't believe that Australia exists.
Fair.
And basically, he went to jail for a hit and run on a cyclist. And a lot of people listening will be fine with that.
Yep.
But he went to jail and said that he was playing soccer on an AstroTurf pitch.
Yep.
He said that they had $30 a week to spend at the grocery store that was inside the prison. He said that they'd play card games, play soccer, have good meals. He loved it. He said he wanted to go back after his stretch.
Oh, so he actually loved.
He said that
Wow.
he said that he was quite a good soccer player, right? And they had gotten into like the finals because each prison played another prison. That would
Okay.
be fun.
Yeah, that would get out
Prison
of hand,
versus
I reckon.
prison.
That's pretty cool though.
But I think these are like low security. Like these guys haven't done the worst crimes.
Yeah.
And he was playing in this team and they made the finals and then his stretch ended. His time in prison
And then
ended.
now he's
No,
sad?
he said, I wanted to commit another crime to go back in and play the finals. So, yeah, he said that he actually enjoyed prison. Said that it's not as bad as everyone makes it out to be.
Just a little holiday for him.
Basically.
I'm looking up some vegan athletes to see if there's. So we've got Lewis Hamilton.
Yep. Well, he's been failing this year.
Kyrie
but one of the
Irving.
best ever.
We have Novak Djokovic.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah,
He's always been a bit weird.
he has, but he could be the greatest ever.
Yeah, he needs to pick up his game, though. There's a 19-year-old Spanish kid, Alcaraz, who's just winning all the tournaments this year.
Really?
He knocked off Djokovic in a semi-final. Then he beat Zverev in the final.
Is this in a Grand Slam or just
Madrid Open. Like, he's Spanish as well, so it helps. But
Yeah.
they reckon this kid's the next big thing. Carlos Alcaraz.
Let's see how he goes.
He's seventh in the world, I'm pretty sure.
When's the next big tournament? French Open.
I
right?
think he's one of the youngest to ever knock off the world number one. Something like that.
French Open is soon, 22nd of May.
Okay.
So
I genuinely think he could win that.
keep your eye. You reckon he's beaten Nadal? He's the king of that.
I know. But then there's this age thing.
What's his name?
Carlos Alcaraz, something like that.
Carlos Alcaraz.
I think he's seventh in the world. But yeah, he's just this year, he's just knocking off everyone. I think he's won
2003.
He's won 4 titles.
185 centimeters. Nice. Already won 5 mil in cash.
Yeah.
He's made a quarterfinal, US Open 2021. So he's going to
say,
be well on the way. Well on the way to the top.
Still young.
Still going. We got one more. You can have a
all right
from Fraz.
Boys, love the podcast.
I guess this is he's aimed it at the girl, but it could just apply in general to an ex in general.
Yeah. So we'll say it the way he's read it, and then we can change it. I want your thoughts on your current girlfriend keeping their exes on their Instagram. Should they delete everything involving the ex, delete all love-related things involving their ex, but maybe keep cool pictures like holidays and group photos? Do you think it's petty and immature to expect their Instagram page to be an issue and that it shouldn't be a concern?
There's a lot to unpack.
Yes. So, okay. He said, should they delete everything involving their ex? Really, it's situational.
Yeah, it just depends.
If they ended on good terms and they're no longer speaking, but there's a couple of good memories, maybe they could be kept.
Yeah,
but you wouldn't.
I would take it away.
Yeah,
yeah,
I
just
probably
me.
would too. Delete all love-related things with their ex. Well, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you don't.
What are you going to keep that?
You don't
out
want the
there
6th
for?
post down there to be like, "Oh, I had such a great Valentine's Day with John."
Mm-hmm. And do you think it's petty and immature to expect their Instagram page to be an issue?
No. Social media is a big part of everyone's life. I don't think it's petty.
Yeah. And if, like, for example, so let's say you're in a relationship with someone and then a stranger stumbles across it and sees that you've just got photos with this other person.
If you take it back to the 80s, you're in a relationship, you might have a photo of your girlfriend in your room. You break up and get a new one. You're not leaving the photo there.
Yeah.
She comes over. That's the equivalent now, though. Instagram's, pretty important.
For sure.
Everyone posts. Like, I don't reckon it's petty at all.
No. But then I think he's also talking about the extreme of, like, if you get into a relationship and there might be a few photos left there from years ago, right? And then you go, oh, no, you've got to delete everything.
Yeah, it's tough.
Like, then you seem like a crazy person. But it's just got to be respect.
Said, it's situational.
Yeah, and there's got to be respect on both ends and understanding.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Yeah, it's not always easy. But yeah, let's move on to the second half of the show.
We got some questions from the Instagram sent in, and then
so we'll funnel through those.
Lots of voice, heaps of confession. Everyone, the
last few weeks have been very positive.
Everyone's sending heaps of shit in. It's
everyone's
good.
Getting stuff.
Everyone's saying we like the longer eps. That's because you guys send more stuff in.
Exactly.
That's what happens.
Exactly.
We take over the first half of the show, and then it's on to you guys.
100%. All right, we just had a little break. And we will announce.
Yeah, this just happened, right?
Yeah. So we've had Frenchie on before.
Yeah, we have.
Australian comedian. You guys love that episode.
Legend.
We've got him back
He's in
on.
Perth. We didn't realise, actually. One of the lads set it up. Well, not set it up. He reminded us. We inboxed him.
So we've got him on. And we've also got Tom Armstrong, his mate, on.
Yep, Tom and Frenchie show.
Yep. So we're going to go on their show. They're going to come on ours.
Yeah.
And our version will come out on the 30th because I'm going
30th.
away, so we won't be able to record.
So this week will come out today when you're listening to it. Then we'll have one next week, just us, and then the 30th we'll have Tom and Frenchie on. It'll be in a little different studio.
Yeah,
the same one that we filmed last night with Being Human, because it's actually close to where they are.
Yeah.
So it should be good. Look forward to it.
So let's get into some of these responses from our Instagram story. You go. One girl says, confession. I was being abused physically by my ex-boyfriend of 4 years.
That's unfortunate.
Therefore, I would cheat on him every chance I got. I fell in love with one of my sneaky links and we still have sex often with no feelings. I've never told my ex, but I wish I could.
It's a toxic relationship all round, isn't it, mate?
We have another scary one. I was severely bullied when I was in grade 10 and the girls who bullied me were potheads. So to try to act cool, I tried to kill them with kindness. So I told them that I knew a Coke supplier, so they believed me and they snorted Coke, which was just citric acid and flour.
That's a good way to get
that would
back.
burn.
Do I go for the mum's best friend's son?
Mum's best friend's son.
Risky
Ooh.
but fun. I say go
That's
for
what she
it.
said, yeah.
Live
Risky
your life,
but fun.
love. Enjoy.
Is it okay to make a fake account to see if my boyfriend is loyal? I mean, I wouldn't advise doing it. Like it seems like you've got some suspicions already.
You're gonna
You're gonna start.
Yeah,
something.
like you're manifesting it a little bit.
Yeah, it's not good. You can, I don't know.
Well,
Test
you're playing
his
with
loyalty.
fire.
You are. It always is playing with fire. Even if you got someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you rather die from starvation or die from thirst?
Maybe starvation.
Starvation is, thirst is just starvation of water.
Which one's quicker? I think you can
Starvation,
go without.
your body starts eating its insides. I'd rather die from thirst.
I reckon I'm going to go starvation and just eat it, rot away.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. How it goes.
All right, let's move into
Yeah, a couple
voice
of voice
messages?
messages.
We hope you're enjoying the Jamo and Dylan show. It's now time to have your stories heard and your questions answered. To be featured on the Poddy, message the boys at Jamo and Dylan on Instagram.
Showtime.
Just look what we bring to the table. Just friendship, bro.
Yep.
In person too.
G'day boys, how are ya? Love the potty. I'm just walking home. Feels like I've been walking for fucking years. I'm like pretty hungry. I got no money. I was just thinking, like, why doesn't the government just plant like a shitload of trees of like apples and I don't know, whatever tickles your fancy. So you just be walking along the street, bam, got an apple. And then like compost bins like right next to them. So if you're like done or whatever, chuck it in there, let it do its thing, and the tree keeps growing. Like, what is wrong with that fucking plan? I think I'm onto something. Let me know. Cheers.
I get what he's saying. He's a thinker.
I like that idea. I think you'd win an election with that. A local election.
I wonder how much it would cost to just plant trees everywhere.
I
Also,
reckon surely it's cheap.
they're not in season all year round.
You'd have to pick.
Yeah.
But I like the thought. It's helping out people.
It's good thought. I was telling you just before, rotten fruit doesn't smell good.
That's true.
So imagine the compost bin just sitting
Maybe
next to
build
this.
flowers around it.
Yeah.
Nice smelling ones. Try and battle that out.
Yeah, but that's like you do a shit
Try
in
and
the
neutralise
toilet.
it.
It's like doing a shit and then you spray the spray and it just smells like shit smell. Like
True.
It's better, but it's not as good. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm not walking the streets much anyway.
Yeah, neither. I don't
So-
do that often.
You know.
Ain't safe out here.
But I guess it'd feed the homeless people a bit.
Yeah.
Rightio boys, I've got a bit of a debate here. This is an incident that occurred a couple of days ago between me and a fuckwit of a cyclist. So I'm exiting a car park, turning left, and I'm looking at the oncoming traffic. So I'm looking for an opening, I'm looking to my right, and this is about 6:30 and it's pitch black. Basically, as I go to pull out and go, because I saw an opening, I see a shadow coming on the corner of my eye on my left side, and it was a fucking cyclist, so I slammed on my brakes. I might have hit him, I don't know if I hit him or not. The audacity on this cyclist to come back and spray me saying it's my fault and that I should have fucking given way to him whatsoever. Am I at fault though? That's the question. This cyclist pulled right out in front of me when he could have gone around the back of my car or literally slowed down like anyone else would.
Yeah, I'm team you.
Yeah, bro, I feel for you. They're out here. They're dangerous.
I got a connection to this bloke too. I met him at the Lookout.
Oh, did ya?
Yeah.
Good bloke?
Yeah, good bloke, indeed. But the cyclist thing, the cyclist could have just gone around the back, had to make it difficult by cutting out in front of you.
Yeah.
I understand where the cyclist is coming from. They feel like because they're also like it's a mode of transport, they should get right of way too.
Nah, they need to watch out. And
They need to watch out.
You're a cyclist.
Whack a helmet on,
Know your place
buddy.
in the animal kingdom.
Yeah, it is like that.
You're not a car, bro. Metal beats you up every day. Relax.
You're a fish, cars are sharks.
Exactly.
So yeah, let's move on to court cases.
Yeah, just the two this week.
You're about to enter the courtroom of Jamo and Dylan. The people are real, the cases are real, and the rulings are final. This is Jamo and Dylan's courtroom.
Court is in order.
Court case for you boys. I've been seeing a girl for around 4 months. Been on a few dates. Have a lot of great sex, but we're not currently going out.
Right.
I went to a festival the other weekend, and on the Sunday evening, I received video footage from the girl I'm seeing of me dancing with a different girl. I would admit to being overly flirty, especially when we'd say we wouldn't get with anyone, which I didn't. She's not happy about it, and she's been thinking of bringing things to an end. Is her excuse valid? And am I a bad, terrible human being? I found out the vids were sent by her sister, who now is not my biggest fan. And this is the video, and that's him. That's a little kiss on the head. And he's got arm around her. And he's saying, oh, bruv, that's more than overly flirty.
Yeah, no, I think you're not the worst person in the world. There's way more worse people.
This is funny.
It's funny. Can we show the video? Surely.
Yeah, I reckon we'd be allowed to.
It's funny because, look,
surely he's got to be from the UK. That's some UK behaviour.
Look, you're not dating,
No.
right? 4 months. And like you said, they have said, oh, no, let's not get with anyone else.
So you're at fault.
You are at fault. You've got arms around, kiss on the head.
You did a bit more with her. Come on.
Kiss on the head.
Where was the other hand, bro?
That's like your baby girl.
Yeah, that's cute, bro.
That is cute.
That's not a hookup. That kind of hurts more, maybe.
Yeah, I reckon she's watched that.
They're going, what the fuck?
The sister's gone, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Bang. So, yeah, you are in the wrong.
But life goes on.
The other girl is all good in saying, yeah, I'm not sure if we want to continue.
Looking out for her.
Yeah, that's
Spotted
good.
him. Hey, that's old mate.
Yeah.
Oh, what's he doing with her?
And he said, I do admit to being, overly flirtatious.
Imagine he's woken up. How's your night? And he's gone, yeah, really good, babe. Like, excited to see it. And Sunday night he gets that, what the fuck's this?
Yeah.
Oh, unlucky, brother. All right. Hey, lads, got a court case. Back before COVID was a thing, my mate and I bought tickets to go see Stormzy. Since then, it's been postponed, and it's probably been about 2 to 3 years since the show was initially meant to play.
I'm in the same boat.
Although it's finally been postponed to a new date this year.
Correct.
I was still keen to go and told him this, but my mate wasn't and refunded his ticket. I haven't yet. Keep in mind it was only the two of us going. I want to know if he's guilty of being a dog or if I'm overreacting. Cheers, lads.
He probably should have told you. If you've organised to go together.
My mate wasn't and refunded. I
So
feel
basically,
like he has told him.
He has told him.
He said, but I was still keen to go and told him this, but my mate wasn't keen and refunded his ticket.
I think you're overreacting a bit.
Like the fact that it's 2-3 years later, I don't blame him for going, yeah, I can't be fucked anymore.
It's annoying for him.
I've got a 3-year-old Fisher ticket. I don't even know what's going on with that anymore.
Yeah, is that in winter or summer?
That's been like 6 different venues, 4 different seasons, bro.
I've got a ticket for that too. But yeah, this Stormzy thing's been frustrating because it has been a long time. And I understand his frustration and where he's coming from because he's organised to go with this person and now he has no one.
Yeah, that is sad.
He either, and it's sold out. So he needs to have a friend, look out and try and get a ticket.
Just go yourself, bro. Fuck it.
But you wouldn't do it, would you?
No.
I wouldn't either. So,
but I mean, you got to pick, I don't blame the bloke for 3 years later going, I can't be bothered anymore.
Yeah.
That's allowed.
Yeah. Like I'm going with a couple of people. You know who is going? Josh Rognetta.
Really? Are you going with him?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm getting another, it's a group. I think it's Andrew, Josh Rognetta and me.
Very interesting.
Interesting.
Okay.
Indeed. But we were the ones that wanted a ticket 3 years ago. Yeah. And here we are at the end of the year going to that, which would be...
Rog's a Stormzy fan. I didn't know.
Yep. Because Stormzy was on Triple J a few years ago, and we know how much Josh Rognetta loves his Triple J.
Yeah.
And yeah, keep messaging him. Keep just asking. Nicely, yeah. We had some dickhead message him throughout the week with an abusive message.
Then we was like not cool, and he goes, "Oh, you wet wipe said to message him."
We said to message. We didn't say to abuse him.
Yeah.
From memory. But in saying that, we still do want Josh Rognetta on.
Just be nice, everyone.
We can't see him coming on soon because he's sort of just put his foot down and said no. Hasn't given us reasons.
He's just scared, bro.
He is scared, but nothing bad will come from it.
No, it's only good. We're going to make him a star. He's got 40 message requests. First time people message him in his life. You're welcome, mate.
Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah. All right.
Confessions?
Confession time.
It's now time to dive into your deepest and darkest confessions. Let's hear what the people have to get off their chest.
Here we go.
Morning, boys. Just wanted your thoughts on pissing in the shower. Technically, it is clean since pee is sterile. Is it okay to piss on your partner in the shower or just keep it to yourself? I just seem to find myself always pissing in the shower, even if I go to the toilet before the shower.
Yeah, I understand pissing in the shower. That's fine, in my opinion. Pissing on your partner is ridiculous. Why?
Yeah, that's. I can
Some
see why your
people-
partner would be annoyed with that.
Some people think, oh, it's a fun game. Yeah, and he's like, oh, it's just sterile.
It's just not though, bro.
Just
you
pissed on your
know.
belly button. It's sterile, but
There's a lot of other.
how about no?
I agree. I think she has a point.
Oh,
She has a point.
she does. She's in the right. I think, yeah, you're allowed to pee in the shower because the shower is a toilet. The shower is just dirt coming off you, wee, obviously no poo.
No. I've actually never taken a shit in the shower.
No, that's disgusting.
Never.
And people, there was campsite that I went to when I was a kid, and I was like a teenager. I was a kid, right? And there was a teenager, and he walked out of the bathroom that I was about to walk into, and it had showers in there, and he goes, "Oh, I just waffle stomped."
Disgusting.
And I didn't know what that meant at that age. And then a few years later, I found out that it's when you poo
Proper pig move.
and then like squish it down with your feet through the little hexagonal things.
Yeah, bro.
So down that drain.
Yeah, lesbian mobile's here.
Yep, lesbian mobile. Grace is in her dad's old car, meaning that it is a 4-wheel drive.
Or does that
type
one
thing.
just chill at home?
Yeah,
Just taking
yeah.
up space?
Yeah.
My, this is what I found insane. So my sister-in-law Kate, my brother's wife, her dad has a Porsche,
Yep.
a very nice Porsche. And my brother goes, he hasn't seen it run once in 15 years. He refuses to fix it.
Interesting, isn't
It's
it?
gathering dust, bro. A beautiful Porsche. What a disgrace.
Yeah, you just think at that
Just
point,
fix it, bro.
why?
Just drive it around, be happy.
What's going on?
All right. This is about getting on the wrong side of TikTok, and we've been there.
We have.
We've lived there for a while.
Yeah, indeed.
Hey, Jamo and Dylan, love the potty. Got a funny story for you. Been using TikTok for a while now, just for the laughs.
Welcome.
And on a night out, put up a video of my two best mates who have been in a relationship for 5 years.
Oh, no.
The video is of my friend trying to kiss her boyfriend on camera and him pulling away because he hates PDA. Just a wholesome video. Oh, so I thought. Started getting heaps of views, like 10K, but last night all of a sudden ended up on the wrong side of TikTok with everyone accusing her of sexually assaulting him, and now has hundreds and thousands of views and thousands of likes. Accidentally went viral for the wrong reason. Love the potty, boys. Big love.
It's happened to us, man. Like,
It happens.
it happens.
These, as Daniel Bradshaw, Gucci Smoothie put it, these freaks
Yep.
have no life.
Yep.
They stay on the wrong side of TikTok, and they're horrible people.
And they try and bring people down.
They're horrible
And they say,
people.
you're doing something good and I don't like it because I'm not.
End of the world theory here.
Hey,
from
boys.
Lockie.
Fun fact, the potty, following on from the Armageddon and world-ending 2012 chat.
Yes.
The Mayan calendar states the end will come on December 21st, 2012.
Yes, it does.
Some believe that when you transfer the Mayan dates to the Julian or Gregorian calendar we use today, 2012 becomes around 2020.
Okay.
2020 was the year of COVID, bushfires, and riots. Take this all with a grain of salt because it's not 100% accurate, and the end may never have actually referred to the end of the world in the first place.
I don't mind that.
I don't mind it.
I do agree that at that time a lot was going wrong. It could have been the
COVID,
end
bushfires, floods.
Those bush-
Australia
bro,
had
those-
bushfires and floods
of, we
in
were
1
getting,
year.
We were getting hurt, bro. Yeah, well, obviously that was, the world did change.
It
you
did
know?
indeed. Yeah, no, it was definitely a period of change. George Floyd, was that 2020?
I think that was, bro. There was mass riots, black versus
It
white.
did
You know,
seem-
everything was getting bad.
Yeah. But the world didn't end.
It could have been. I've seen a lot of people saying that all of that was the government trying to put everyone against. You know, they like people against each. They like to put men against women, race against race. They like to turn everyone on each
Yeah,
other.
like would there be chat about that if there was no media?
Who knows, bro?
Maybe not. And I don't know if media is doing the right thing.
Yeah, how do they report on things? Do they, you know,
It's all skewed.
paint pictures in people's heads?
All skewed. But yeah.
It's not ideal.
Couple more to go? One more to go.
We got the two more. Hey, I've been listening to the podcast for a few months now and I love it. I'd love to remain anonymous, but I do have a question.
That's
you come to the
fine.
right place.
That is fine.
My partner doesn't show interest in hanging out with any of my friends or coming to my friends' special events, i.e. birthdays. He says he wants to come for me because I want to go, but he pulls out last minute because he feels like he won't know anyone and that he thinks he won't fit in with my friends. I always rock up to events by myself unless his friends are there. How do I approach this?
As is the boyfriend, you've got to make an effort.
I feel bad for her. I get you don't always want to go to these things, but you can't have her showing up by herself all the time. Come on, mate.
Exactly. And then, like, she's the one that always has to deal with the questions of, oh, where is he?
Yep. And then after
Where is Damien?
Come on, he's an adult man. There's going to be partners there. They're all in the same boat.
And there's going to be times you don't want to do things, but you just got to
and chat with the boyfriends. You know, it's not hard, mate.
It's not. And you just
don't have to go to everything, obviously, but you got to show up. You got to show support.
Yeah, for sure.
On, bro.
I feel sorry for her going there on her lonesome.
Yeah, that's sad.
She's
and
thinking,
like you
where's
said,
my
you're always
boyfriend?
explaining where he is. You're making things up.
I thought he'd be by my side, but no, he's at home
bro.
playing World of Warcraft.
All right, last one. Hey boys, loving the potty, slowly going through and binging on the way to work.
Mm-hmm.
My best friend and I are 22. We're both nurses and do shift work. We work at different hospitals about an hour away from each of our homes. Do you think it's weird if my best friend stays over at mine with my partner while I'm on a night shift? Because it's only halfway between her hospital and her house. So it cuts her drive in half.
This is weird. How long is she there for?
See, like, you're obviously close friends, healthy relationship. Just don't be surprised if something happens one day.
Yeah, what room is she in? Like, are they in different rooms?
I think they're in different rooms.
Are they watching the same TV shows together?
It's a bit of a recipe for disaster.
It is a recipe for disaster, mate. That is like, for example, your mum makes us a meal. There's too much spice in it. Recipe for disaster.
Exactly, bro.
Because my bum will be like, whoa.
The Nando's went through me last night.
Really?
Because it always affects me if I haven't had the hot in a while, and I haven't had a Nando's in about a month.
Shot out.
It was good. It was a good Nando's.
To be fair,
last
I've
night.
excreted twice in the morning, which is just rare. 2 poos one morning.
That is rare, bro.
And someone was saying, I think it was Druzy, loves the poo chat. So there it is.
He
for the
does.
week. That's weird, but that's
there you
that's
go,
the poo
Druzy.
chat
That was
the
for
week.
you, mate.
But yeah, that's it for this week. Hope you enjoyed
47
it.
minutes of goodness.
And we were going to go over an hour, but what we had to do was cut
There was
some
good
stuff.
stuff out. We had to leave it for Frenchie tomorrow.
Because 2 podcasts in 2 days. You've got to figure
Bro, we're
it out.
gonna have this week. We did Lockie's,
Bang,
ours,
bang,
and then tomorrow, and then Frenchie
Boom.
and Tom's. That's
Boom.
4 podcasts in a week, bro.
Yeah.
This is crazy work.
You know what
My
it is?
brain, bro.
4 podcasts, 3 days.
Who does this? That's
Joe
what I'm
Rogan,
saying.
one day.
That's what. Yeah, true. We're the Godfathers.
Indeed. Put some respect
The
on our
Dons,
name.
bruv.
Love yous. Have a good week.
Yeah, enjoy.
Enjoy life, and we'll see you next time.